There is no doubt the Nullarbor has developed a kind of mythical status in Australian road trip culture. People talk about the challenges of crossing such a vast and isolated expanse in a way that elevates this road trip. Although it could be argued a little less isolated these days. Their stories include strange encounters, unexpected wildlife sightings, and the sheer beauty of the remote plateau. The air highway that crosses the Nullarbor is one of the longest straight roads in the world, often spanning for hundreds of kilometres without any turns. We're about to get close to the Bunda Cliffs for the first time. We're very excited. That guy had a flash boat. The remoteness of this highway, combined with the vastness of the surrounding plains, gives the Nullarbor a reputation for being a lonely and even haunting place. This isolation and the sense of being far from civilization is part of what makes the Nullarbor a romanticised journey for many road trippers. There's a sense of freedom in traversing this desolate landscape where you can disconnect from the bustle of everyday life. People talk about the Nullarbor as an adventure, a rite of passage, or a chance to reflect, offering both literal and metaphorical space to find solitude and personal discovery. Yeah. I bet it reflects the edges. We have to be holding on to our hats out here. The air highway is now never very far from the iconic Bunda Cliffs, which extend around 100 kilometres from Eucla to the head of the Bight. You are not doing it.
I reckon if I go down to the road.
Yeah, that's a good... I tell you what, Ronnie. How about you go right there where that point is there? See? Here, I'll put it on video. Ron, I think this is a perfect cliff for you to fall off. You just go right over there. Yeah. The Nullarbor Roadhouse. This iconic landmark might be considered an oasis in the middle of nowhere. You simply have to stop and experience this roadside pit stop as part of your rite of passage across the plains. Where are we? On the Nullarbor. It offers the usual roadhouse amenities, fuel, food, bar, accommodation, etc. But it's not a place to just refuel. It's a slice of modern Australia's history, having served weary travellers since the 1960s. There is something to be said about its rustic and quirky atmosphere. So we pulled up to stretch our legs and enjoyed a cold beverage at the bar. The staff are jovial and willing to spin a yarn. We've decided to camp for the night behind the roadhouse at the Marawagini Caves clearing, just 13 kilometres along the old air highway. It proves to be one of the roughest tracks we've navigated in a while. Here we find 3 separate caves marking the landscape, with a flat, clear area marked near the most picturesque for camping. As this is part of the South Australian National Park, all the usual rules apply. So waking up on the Nullarbor this morning, and there's a layer of fog everywhere. And there's moisture in the air. The morning greets us with a gentle tapping of something on our caravan roof. And stepping outside to investigate, I find the Nullarbor blanketed in a soft layer of moisture. The landscape is peaceful, and there's a certain stillness in the air. The tapping turns out to be a flock of house martins using the van roof to enjoy breaking dawn. The Nullarbor is not just a desert plain, and as we've seen, it's home to a breathtaking coastal landscape. The head of the Bight is no exception when it comes to breathtaking. South Australia runs a commercial business, letting visitors walk to its coastal lookout for a glimpse of the southern right whales resting in the bay before they leave Australia's shores to feed in the Southern Ocean. Well, do you think it's $15 well spent? There's plenty of infrastructure at the whale watching platform. Certainly if it was raining, there's plenty of shelters for you to stand in and look at. You saw a couple of whales out there, not terribly close. But if nothing else, the stunning colours are certainly worth the $15 per head. The concession. The Nullarbor, you're delivering. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. It's lovely. That's the end of the epic cliff scenery. Goodbye, Bunda Cliffs. We arrive in the small town of Penong mid-afternoon, leaving us little to no time to head out and explore Lake McDonald's pink and green hues. It's an easy 15 kilometres south of Penong, on the road to Point Sinclair. We continue to follow the road to the coast, finding ourselves parking on the edge of the Blue Lake and taking in the pure white coastal dunes on the edge of the Chidinga Conservation Park. We have discovered the Nullarbor is fascinating because of its isolation, dramatic landscapes, geological wonders and cultural significance. And despite its desert-like nature, there is so much to see and endless free camping possibilities. It has, like so many before us, captured our imagination with its vastness, timeless beauty, and a sense of adventure that comes with crossing such a unique part of Australia. It's a place that calls to those seeking solitude, a challenge, or simply the thrill of the open road. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Press the like button and leave a comment.